Nana could come out and swear that Evang.Ebuka was not calling him but every time the question to see his father. Nana will be, no, it's not because of Peter Obi. Bishop is watching him. Bishop might think that he is the one that asked you to be doing all those things. If the Nana can come out and swear, let him come out and swear that Evang.Ebuka was not calling him back to back, requesting to come and see Elijah Enugu because he refused to pick his call. Evang.Ebuka requested to come and visit Elijah Enugu several times at Enugu. That is through his brother Nana. That one refused, saying that no, Bishop will not be happy. This one, that one. That is the reason why Evang.Ebuka started looking for another means to reach Elijah Enugu. And finally noticed that he is close with Fada Mbaka. And he called Fada Mbaka to explain everything to him. Look at what is going on. I've been trying to reach to my father. I tried to go and welcome him at the airport. They refused me. I tried to go and see him at Enugu. They restricted me from having any access with him. I want you to please help me and talk to him and know my offense. This is Evang.Ebuka speaking to Fada Mbaka. His name is Fada Camillus. Elijah Enugu mentioned his name at the altar on Wednesday on that video. He is the one that mentioned him. If that father could also come out to say what happened, the main reason why Elijah Enugu is angry with Evang.Ebuka and vow to destroy him and Zion ministry is because Peter Obi visited Zion ministry. Listen to the full story and make sure you share this video. You know, I told all these Enugu bloggers not to escalate this whole issue. Someone called my attention on one of the videos blogger made, trying to narrate nonsense as what transpired between Evang.Ebuka and the Empire Enugu, which is false. What happened? Before Peter Obi visited Zion ministry uninvited, Elijah Enugu has been angry with Evang.Ebuka, telling a lot of people, even fellow priests, that Evang.Ebuka is taking all his members. Evang.Ebuka is using him to gather crowd. He was complaining to a lot of people. And mind you, Evang.Ebuka wasn't aware of all these things. And they are going. And because of that, this man has been looking for a way, an opportunity to strike and mess Evang.Ebuka and Zion ministry. If you guys could remember, the Evang.Ebuka's voice note to Simon Ekpa played then few years ago, claiming that they got Evang.Ebuka's voice call when he was discussing with some people, this and that. That call, that particular call was between Evang.Ebuka and Elijah Enugu. And what happened was that Elijah Enugu called Evang.Ebuka and they were discussing. He was like asking Evang.Ebuka on certain things. And Evang.Ebuka was responding, not knowing that he was recording that call. And after that, they are the ones that know how to make the voice to get to Simon Ekpa. And the voice call was addicted. Everything Elijah Enugu said was removed. And they merged everything Evang.Ebuka said and played online, trying to tarnish his image. But he didn't stop there. Then fast forward. After Peter Obi visited Zion ministry. Before Peter Obi came to Zion ministry, Peter Obi has been asking Evang.Ebuka that he wants to come to Zion ministry, and Evang.Ebuka was turning him down because he know that his father, someone he's called his father, is not in a good term with the said Peter Obi. So Evang.Ebuka was like trying to tell him, what I'm telling you now is nothing but the truth, the real gist. You guys should just calm down and listen to everything I'm saying. Now, Peter Obi came to Zion Ministry uninvited. He traveled out, and the day he landed in Nigeria, program is still going on in Zion Ministry for them to use the opportunity to go there. That is the reason why Peter Obi came. And when Peter Obi got to Zion Ministry, and the workers got information that Peter Obi's convoy is around, they instructed them to go and block Peter Obi and not allow him to come inside their own ministry. You know, some of you don't know what happened. I'm telling you the real gist now. They instructed the senior workers in Zion Ministry. That day Peter Obi visited Zion Ministry, they instructed the senior workers in Zion Ministry to stop Peter Obi's convoy from coming in. Because Evang.Ebuka does not want Peter Obi to come into the crowd, and you know how things would have been. And he was doing all those things to prevent Peter Obi from coming, because he's trying to protect the interests or whatever of his daddy. Whatever they both have. I mean, his father and Peter Obi had. Evang.Ebuka was trying to, let it not be as if he's going against whatever. But Peter Obi is there already, and nothing could be done. Now, according to my update, they now told Peter Obi that he can't go into Zion Ministry, but instead he should follow back door and go inside the office of Evang.Ebuka and meet with him after service in Zion Ministry. That's the reason why, if you watch that day, Peter Obi didn't come in. Peter Obi went in from the back. But Peter Obi, a man that a lot of people love so much, his presence, only people notice that he's around. And when he was going in from the back, if any of you was in Zion Ministry that day, if any of you were there and you could remember, Peter Obi went in from the back. Peter Obi didn't come into Zion Ministry. Then when the man was going in and the crowd was, shouting Obi, 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 he now told the senior workers in Zion Ministry, let me wave to these people at least, since they have already seen me. That's why Peter Obi came out to wave at the crowd, if you could remember that day, from the window. And now, people brought their phone and they were filming, trying to record whatever that is, trying to record Peter Obi, do video, you know how those things works. And after everything, the video got to social media, video and picture. The Zion Ministry media team already do their, everything on social media. Evang.Ebuka find out. Immediately, Evang.Ebuka saw the picture and noticed that Peter Obi went to see Evang.Ebuka. He bring out his phone immediately and call Evang.Ebuka. And he told him that, why are you with this person you know that I'm not in a good term with? That is exactly what Evang.Ebuka said on the call. He was angry, like vibrating. Why do you accept? Why did you welcome this person you know that is my enemy? Evang.Ebuka was trying to explain that, no, he just came uninvited. He just came unexpected. Evang.Ebuka was still talking. Bam, Evang.Ebuka ended the call. And ever since then, he never communicated with Evang.Ebuka. Evang.Ebuka will keep calling, but no response. So that was it. Evang.Ebuka tried all possible means to reach him, but unavail. He tried to reach him through Fada Mbaka. Fada Mbaka is still alive today. He mentioned him on the altar last time. If he could come out to say the real truth we will know if it was Elijah Enugu was calling Evang.Ebuka and Evang.Ebuka is not taking call, or Evang.Ebuka was the one calling him for more than 2 weeks. This man refused to take his call. Then fast forward to when he has issue with the bishop, and the bishop tried to close down adoration ministry. Evang.Ebuka was the only clergy that stood by him, begging bishop, mounting pressure on bishop to allow him to return to adoration ministry. The video evidence is there. And when the bishop finally, after he sent him to United States and he about coming back, Evang.Ebuka asked Elijah Enugu that he want to come and welcome him at the airport, like with group of people, his people. Elijah Enugu refused. He said, why? Elijah Enugu said no, that he don't want him to come and welcome him at the airport. Mind you, Evang.Ebuka is trying to communicate him through Father Mbodumbo and the Nana, his brother. I don't know if he's in Nana or whatever now. How possible that a son that has been advocating for his father's release, always mounting on pulpit, calling out a particular bishop in every program, mounting pressure on him to release his father, and finally that father was released, and the son is not there to go and welcome the father? Does it make sense? You know, sometimes I will for our people, because a lot of people on social media are very daft. How possible that Evang.Ebuka has been advocating, mounting pressure on bishop to release his father, and finally the bishop released his father and he wasn't there to welcome his father? Make it make sense. He tried all possible means to go and welcome Elijah Enugu at the Enugu airport. What I'm telling you, the evidence is there. They themselves that are involved know that I'm saying the truth. They can't come up and swear that what I'm saying are lies. They can't. He tried to get to him through Father Mbodumbo. That one, do like this, do like this, do like this. I don't want to say some certain things regarding that one. Let it not be as if Anna echoes some certain things about him. He tried through his brother, I mean Elijah Enugu brother. That's why I always say, no, this one, this and that me. Then when he came back to Enugu, he also tried to come to Enugu to see him. They refused. These messages are there. Call logs are there. Evang.Ebuka wanted to go to the Enugu airport and welcome Elijah Enugu with all Zion members on uniform. Elijah Enugu refused, stating that Evang.Ebuka have taken all his members and he can never allow it to happen. You know, so sometimes I used to tell you guys that you don't know what is going on off social media. You're only dealing with the ones you know on social media. He was restricted to go to the Enugu airport and welcome Elijah Enugu. That day, he came back to Nigeria from America. He was telling people that Evang.Ebuka have collected all his members and he can never take it. To the extent that his own singer went to Zion ministry to perform. That he can never allow it to happen. Because then, one of his chief singer went to Zion ministry to perform. But he forgot that ministers used to go around to perform, and Zion ministry is the ministry that always invite different ministers to perform. Sister Chinyere because Okweke has once performed in Zion ministry. A lot of them mentioned them. But Evang.Ebuka said that Evang.Ebuka has taken all his members, including his chief singer, that he can never allow it to happen. I'm trying to, start from the beginning and lay the foundation of this whole thing so that you guys will know why and where some of these attacks you are seeing on social media is coming to Evang.Ebuka's ministry. Because some will always say, yeah, he's preaching, he's not preaching, he didn't call anybody's name, this one, that one. You guys knows nothing. You don't know what is going on. You guys knows nothing about all this thing that is going on. I Gianaka like this, but sometimes we don't want to say some certain things on social media because it's still the package that respect. But when I don't go kill Evang.Ebuka before his time, if he don't want to speak, some of us that at least know what is playing, we speak. The little we know. He said that Evang.Ebuka collected all his members, including his chief singer, that he will never allow that to happen. That is the reason why he restricted Evang.Ebuka from coming closer to him. Evang.Ebuka have tried all possible means to get to this man. His brother Nana is there. He mentions him at the altar. Would that Nana come out to swear that Evang.Ebuka have not been in communication trying to get to Elijah? And he always gachaya, turning him down, doing him like this. I dare that Nana, if what I'm saying that I'm lying, to come out and swear that Evang.Ebuka have not been trying to reach Elijah through him. Those people are evil. Evang.Ebuka told this Nana of a guy that he want to come and welcome his father at the airport. Then Nana refused, saying no, that Bishop might think that Elijah is the one that told Evang.Ebuka to come or to come and do some certain things. If I'm lying, he should come out and debunk that I'm lying. Evang.Ebuka not call the Nana again that he want to come and visit his father. Then Nana said no. And Evang.Ebuka was worried, okay, why is he not picking my call at least? I've been trying, I've been sending messages. But he's not responding. Why? What have I done? What happened? Then Nana is there. If I'm lying, he should come out and say that I'm lying. We know all of these things that's played out. We know all of them. That's why sometimes when we speak because we know what we're talking about. Evang.Ebuka was asking this in Nana, what really happened? That he has not been picking his call, nor respond to his text messages. And this is unlike him. What happened? Or was it because of the P2B that visited last time? That he tried to explain that P2B came uninvited. Evang.Ebuka was complaining to that Nana of his brother. He called this Nana of a guy several times, requesting that he want to come and visit Elijah at Enugu, since they refused him from coming to visit, welcome him at the airport. Nana refused. Evang.Ebuka was very curious, asking him, is it because of the P2B that P2B came uninvited? And there is no way he could stop him. And if you even watch, he didn't bring him to the altar like the way he used to bring the governor of Lagos State or other politicians that visit their ministry. He didn't bring P2B to the altar just to please him. That is exactly what Evang.Ebuka was telling the Nana. If Nana could come out and swear that Evang.Ebuka was not calling him But like every time, requesting to see his father. Nana will be, no, it's not because of Peter Obi. Bishop is watching him. Bishop is watching him. Bishop might think that he is the one that asked you to be doing all those things. If the Nana can come out and swear, let him come out and swear that Evang.Ebuka was not calling him back to back, requesting to come and see Elijah Enugu because he refused to pick his call. After everything he tried, Evang.Ebuka requested to come and visit Elijah Enugu several times at Enugu. That is through his brother Nana. That one refused, saying that no, Bishop will not be happy. This one, that one. That is the reason why Evang.Ebuka started looking for other means to reach Elijah Enugu. And finally noticed that he is close with Fada Mbaka. And he called Fada Mbaka to explain everything to him. Look at what is going on. I've been trying to reach to my father. I tried to go and welcome him at the airport. They refused me. I tried to go and see him at Enugu. He restricted me from having any access with him. I want you to please help me and talk to him and know my offense. This is Evang.Ebuka speaking to Fada Mbaka. His name is Father Camillus. Elijah Enugu mentioned his name at the altar on Wednesday on that video. He is the one that mentioned him. If that father could also come out to say what happened, that is, if he would say the truth, then you guys will know who is lying and who is saying the truth. Then it's one of these days, after several trials, Evang.Ebuka has been asking Fada Mbaka to help him and talk to this man so that he will know his crime. If there is anything he wants him to do, so that peace will reign, that he's going to do it. Even if it has to do with him lying on the floor for him, that he's going to do it. Then one of these days, Evang.Ebuka received a call from Fada Mbaka. And he was happy to pick the call, expecting to hear a good response. The next voice he had was Elijah Enugu, instructing him to take off all his picture together with him on social media, and not only that he should never mention his name again, because he has been saying that Evang.Ebuka took all his members. You know, maybe thinking that if Evang.Ebuka remove the picture and stop mentioning him, that people will stop coming to Zion ministry. Just maybe. Then Evang.Ebuka thought the whole thing was a joke. And after some time, they called him again to remove the whole picture, that they told him that the picture is still there. That is the reason why Evang.Ebuka instructed the media to take off the picture. And since then, Evang.Ebuka stopped mentioning him. Then after some while, Elijah Enugu resumed again. And this time, he started throwing bomb, accusing him of RNG, saying all manner of things indirectly to him. And that is where some people will tell you that he's just doing the normal preaching. He didn't mention anybody's name. But we know where all those things are coming from, because we know the genesis of all these things. He said a lot of things then. I don't want to hear my name again. This one, down and down. The video evidence is there. The way Kukudata analyzed. Why did he play a little clip of the whole preaching? Even a blind man, a deaf person, can tell that this man is talking to Evang.Ebuka on that preaching Mikuku posted. If Matthias Ezeaku could be able to grab a lot of people that are not daft like all those Enugu members, could grab that, no, this man is talking to Evang.Ebuka, then it is finished. Then this last one now, he tried to use emotional blackmailing. And playing of a victim, since the other one didn't work out, he started by telling Zionite that he loved them. Because all manner, Zionite na pure good azo. You know that Zionite no send. He tried to use emotional blackmailing to come in, this one, that one. So how possible that the same person you said that Bishop don't want you to associate with, that when Bishop see you and him, this one and that one, now suddenly you want the same person to come and visit you. You want the same person to come and visit you before he would do his program. How? What suddenly changed? The same person you instructed to take off your pictures with him on social media and never to mention your name is now the same person you are accusing that he made a mistake by not coming to visit you. Manipulation. What changed? You know that sometimes when I see the way our people reason on social media, like, it used to piss me off. A lot of you guys are so daft, you can't even think with your common sense. The same person you said that Bishop does not want you to identify with, and you instructed that same person to take off your photos and never mention your name, it's not the same person you are blaming that he should have come to visit you. Make it make sense. Can Nana, your brother, come out to swear that Evang.Ebuka have not been disturbing him that he want to meet Evang.Ebuka? Can Fada Mbaka come out now to tell us that Evang.Ebuka is not the one that has been disturbing him, explaining and complaining to him that he has been trying to get to you, but they didn't allow him? That he has tried so many times to come to Enugu and see you after they stopped him from welcoming you at the airport, but he was restricted. Can the same Fada Mbaka come out now and swear that Evang.Ebuka was not the one that has been calling Evang.Ebuka, that Evang.Ebuka was the one that has been calling Evang.Ebuka? Can he come out as a priest and swear? Let's know who is telling the truth. You guys are evil on White Sudan. You guys are evil. You try all your possible means to destroy Evang.Ebuka and Zen monastery, and it didn't work out. Now, suddenly try to play victim. A lot to be said, but let me just stop here. I have a lot on my table, but this is exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. From the Genesis till where he started attacking, both direct and indirectly. You guys have turned the church into something else. You, the priests that are meant to say the truth and preach the gospel and live according to the teachings of Jesus Christ, have turned everything upside down. Just look at what you guys are doing. That's why I don't blame those ones that are shouting Ndioka, Christianity, this and that. Because some of you Christian, or most of you, especially those of you on the White Sudan, you are liars. You guys don't have single truth on your mouth. You guys lie a lot. But I always tell you guys, God's reasonings are different from the way the human reasonings.